我感觉 IG 是一个5条线路都是蛮凶，打线都是很凶的选手。我特别欣赏的是他们中路 Rookie， 因为他是一个很厉害的韩国中路。我对上 Rookie 的话，我的策略是以不死为前提，让队友先来帮助我，然后我有优势之后再去帮助我的队友。
Coordinated plays, but he can hard carry from time to time. So taking away those options, all three bans levied at Crash.
Yep, and that's going to be the Sejuani locked in as well. So Machi not going to be going for any sort of funnel by the looks of things. That should be heading towards the jungle unless they want to do some fancy support Sejuani shenanigans.
And we didn't have time to touch on this, but the Shy is back.
Yeah,
the king of the top lane from the LPL. 20 solo kills by himself. So we have been waiting a very, very long time for his return after his injury. He's been known for that level 2 all-in as Camille, his Jace, all very powerful champions. But instead, they're going to go for Ning for the early rotation against the Sejuani. Going to go for Gragas for Ning.
Well, could be Gragas for a whole lot of people, actually, as Ashe is being considered here as well. Jackie Love going towards a very traditional AD carry. In fact, probably the first one you're going to look at, but it's a lot of CC already locked in here for IG as Swain being considered, and we've got a burly few champions to start off Machi's picks. This is what we were seeing a lot on 8-12, especially in the LCK. The first round picks of the Sejuani and the Swain's going to happen again, and Alistair's only going to make that even worse.
Oh yeah, they're setting up for a very strong bottom lane if they do decide to go for that. The combo with the never move and then the trap, and then the trample really kills ADCs quite easily. And this is a champion that we haven't seen Dreamer play this split, but he's been
you were
known
telling
for
me
it.
about it, right?
Yeah, he was the best Alistar player for a very long time in the LMS, and I'm glad to see him going back to that.
Well, IG are going to get that classic LPL bottom lane with the Tahm Kench and the Ashe. Very safe Ashe, a lot of lane control. Really, really like it. But now into the ban phase, and we'll see exactly what's going to happen as they round out their composition.
The problem with Machi is they have been trying to play a protect the ADC style, but they've never played that way. They've always played an all-in, go-forward type of style. Last time at Rift Rivals, almost 50 kills against OMG. So I like them going back to their roots, embracing the brawl, but Aatrox!
Oh, it's locked in as well. The Shy, he comes back into IG, and now we're going to get newly reworked Aatrox pre-hotfix. So this guy not going to be doing as much work, but we'll see whether the Shy can make him look busted.
Yeah, big question.
Remember, this dude was a Riven one trick, all right?
Yeah. And Aatrox is
he's basically worse Riven. I mean, Riven.
But top lane Aatrox, we talked to the players a little bit, and people feel like it acts.
That's going to jump into that brush, and that's going to cause the cancel.
I think he needs to flash
and the Shy might actually get out. There's the flash body slam. He will need to flash out, but the Shy can flash after him. Gets in there. Can he land the chain is the question.
One more hit.
Doesn't have the flash, remember. Wants to get underneath. There it is. Oh. And the Shy grabs it with the passive.
Yeah, it does get the extra auto attack.
His Balan does have now... Okay, Jackie Love jumps back in. They're looking to try and bait this one as flat. Crash is still in there. Duel. Demonic Ascension is going to explode, and that's going to be Ning falling down. Explosive cast, not enough to get the distance. And Machi answer back. 1-1 now.
Yep, but Rise is still coming in. Can Rookie actually make it into the fight?
Romo comes down. Good arrow coming in from Jackie Love. Rookie wants even more as Duel took a lot of damage, and Jackie Love grabs the kill. In the end, Rookie does get the assist as he turns up, grabs something, and will head back to the mid lane.
Yep, even though IG does equalize on the 1v1 kill, I have to give that over to Machi's side. They did see the gank incoming with the warding coming out from Crash right there. So able to get a lot of free farm onto Apex in the mid lane.
Yeah. It's good work, and also Rookie now will be behind a little bit in experience as that whole wave did die to the turret. 3Z, another wave just shoved right into him. Oh, you can't get too tilted. You know that he's tilted enough for the both of us. Let's have a look at this one again.
There's a lot of baiting coming out from Ballin. Actually spits Jackie Love forward. I'm not sure that was a great idea. Like, Ning is baiting super hard for this, does get the double knockup, but Jackie Love doesn't have the HP to come back into the fight anymore. They were seen from miles away, and it's just kind of sloppy on the warding right there.
The flash was not great.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, the old straight line flash to flash out of the way of an Ashe arrow is dunks in that game. Apprehend's going to come in onto the Shy as he flashes over the top. Does have the ultimate. No, not going to be able to use it in time, and he just gets taken down under the turret. That was a weird...
The Q3 knockup.
Well, we've got even more of a fight here as Baolan pops the Grey health very early in this piece. And he's going to get taken down very, very low. Baolan is going to fall, and now IG, this is going to be a tough one. In comes Rookie. Actually, out he goes. As there's the Darius. Picks up the Ashe on the back line. The Shy, he'd already used his teleport. He had to be top lane. Takes down first Brick. But they're going to lose the Dragon, and they lose their AD carry and support.
The entirety of the bot lane is destroyed in this final push, and they're going to take the mid tower as well. I fail to see how Invictus Gaming is going to find picks further down the line. It's going to be very, very difficult. Like, Machi is going to have to give them a lot of room to actually make these things happen.
Well, we'll see whether they can. Of course, it's up to the execution of Machi, a team that haven't found a match victory so far in the LMS. At fourth place as far as their standings last split was concerned, but this time around, it's very, very different. It's only the LPL, actually, that has a top 4 teams coming from their respective region, even the LCK with some ones from further down below. But let's have a look at this replay once again. Make a bit of sense.
It was a 4v4 start. Dreamer going in, taking up most of the damage. Baolan figures that he cannot actually deal with it, and Duel coming in from the behind to just basically force them into a funnel between Darius and the...
Flies out defensively as Dreamer finds the flash headbutt pole. See you later, Ashe. You are well and truly dead, and Duel's going to be able to grab the kill.
Okay, so that was another inexplicable...
But I feel like we're learning about JackeyLove. Ask, not fun at all from Ning. As Rookie still looking for it. They're using all of their engage options.
Here comes the Shy.
The Shy's got the World Ender activated. Lots of AoE. Jumps his way forward. Look at the knockups. As the chains are in there, the Gragas grabs the first kill. As 3Z may suffer the wrath of the Shy to continue this one on Baolan. He's got an Ashe in his tummy. Wants to spit her out onto one of the members of Machi. Infernal Chains walked out of there, but Crash is going to get taken down by Rookie well and truly in the top side of the map, and that's 2 picks for IG, but that's all they're going to get.
And that was the Aatrox coming
unless
off
they
the
take
flank.
the Baron.
Ooh, this is actually pretty risky. There is no jungler coming in from Machi. They won't take much damage here.
There is reset potential for that Darius, though. They do have vision now available. A lot of damage, actually, going down onto this Baron, and because the Aatrox has a lot of in the early game, definitely looked okay, as we're going to have the Shy's demonstration on how to knock a million people up in the air at once.
The flash into the Q3 to get the triple knock-up. No response from Machi. 3Z coming to switch into a 1-3-1. Misses the apprehend.
As now Rookie, he's trying to get himself out of here, but in comes the Abyssal Voyage. And 3Z, there's no way you can go, and Rookie, he wants more, looking for Apex.
Still has flash.
Dreamer's coming in, has a decent disengage option in the headbutt, but the flash forward from Rookie gets the Rune Prison down, but it's not quite enough with 4 members of Machi there. The shot try and get the siege happening in earnest, because wave clear is something that Machi do have, as now they're closing in on the Shy. World Ender does come down. Infernal Chains did land, but didn't get the pullback as he's waiting for that Q to come back off. Does he get another big knock-up? The ultimate has stopped. He goes down into his blood, but Dreamer out of position as JackeyLove. So safe in the backline. Another Infernal Chain gets the pullback onto Crash, and he gets arrowed, but he flashes out of the way. But IG,
everything done.
And IG are taking everything. They're even taking the bottom lane inhibitor turret as well, as IG just collapse on top of Machi.
Oh, this is brutal.
The Glacial Storm in a decent position, but it's just not quite good enough. Double kill for JackeyLove as he makes himself known this game. Apex now has to try and run back to his fountain, and I think using a stopwatch in the middle of the enemy team is not going to keep you alive, and the egg is going to get split all over the map.
And LPL is looking at their first win so far against the LMS. Apex, you know, keeping his promise, staying undead with the rebirth, but not enough to save him and his team. The first Aatrox we're seeing coming out, absolutely smashing the matchup against Darius.
Yep, he had an interesting flash underneath the turret, but after that, everything was good. And Invictus Gaming, they get the first score on the board for China in this year's Rift Rivals.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Their early game was good, though.
Yeah. They had a great early game. There was a lot of cold sweat going on for LPL fans all around
saw it.
the world.
I was looking over at you. I was like, is he the LMS? I think he needs to change the LMS, man, if Machi going to win this one.
I was turning blue because the lane kingdom was actually stopped by Machi. Machi is not a team that's known for their great strength early or late, but Invictus Gaming...
They're not known for their great strength on Summer's Rip. Oh, no.
Well, not this split, for sure. A lot of sighs of relief right there for Invictus Gaming. The Shy finally back, performing up to shape, has a new pick in his hand, and you know, I still think the team coordination in the early game, there's a lot of problems still displayed by Invictus Gaming. They're not at their spring form. They're not at their final form, but it was good enough.
Yeah, certainly looked good to me.